Hey y'all, it's Harlow. It's probably gonna be a pretty difficult video for me to film without crying, so if I cry, please disregard that. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. This is probably gonna be a super unedited video. I plan on not really listening back on what I'm saying and just cutting out the giant gaps of silentness that is inevitably gonna happen. As I'm sure all of you know, the world is a little crazier than normal right now, to say the least, with the murder of George Floyd and the protests that have been happening, not only due to him, but due to all the other injustices that have happened in the recent years. What most of you probably don't know is that I'm actually very political, and if you have me on Facebook, you know that. And if you have me on Facebook still, that means you're one of the good ones. I just wanted to make a video talking about my personal thoughts about everything. I am exhausted. I'm so tired. And it feels weird to try to make content during this time, and I can't go back to making content without at least addressing the world. And I don't even know if I want to go back to making content right now because, like, I don't feel good at all. I feel like shit. And I know a lot of other Black creators feel the same. I'm actually pretty happy with a lot of the influencers and content creators that I stan or whatever. I'm glad that a lot of them are speaking out about these things, but the general kawaii community and Japanese fashion community I've seen so many people not even acknowledge it and just go back to posting their regular content. And I'm so scared that I hate me, my life, my partner's life, my family's lives being treated as a hashtag. And I hate the fact that I know the trend's gonna end and people are gonna act like it's all over and we succeeded when it's really not. And I'm afraid it's gonna be like all the other times, starting with Trayvon Martin. He was only born a year before me. He'd be 25. I think that's when I first started noticing it all, and I went to a school that was very conservative. A shitty little Lutheran school that really taught me nothing, didn't prepare me for college at all. And my US history teacher would stop class to tell us what a monster Trayvon Martin was, and how Zimmerman was correct in what he did. And me and the other Black kid would just sit there and listen to that shit. I can't explain how utterly heart-wrenching this situation is. And I really hate that this is... I know that I'm gonna post myself crying on camera, and I know that you guys watching this light-skinned mixed kid is gonna get to your hearts. Because I'm a little more palatable than the other people. I can't explain what this is like, and I can't stop crying. I think what people fail to realize is that it's not just outrage that it happened. It's absolute terror of who's next. What if it's my little brothers? What if it's my dad? So seeing people move on and seeing people use this as a trend really fucking hurts. I don't expect many people to watch this, not gonna lie. I expect maybe 2 views at most. Whatever little eyeliner I had is now gone. At least my eyebrows are... well, whatever's left of them are mainly there. I'm really tired, y'all. I'm from Houston, and today they held a memorial and I think the burial service of George Floyd here. He's from here. It doesn't matter because Houston's still as bad as other places. I'm not mad at content creators that have spoken out so loudly, especially in the Kauai community. I'm not mad that they're going back to what their regular content, because they are still posting and linking and using their platform, and creators like Lovely Lore and Pixie Locks and Dolphy, they're white, but they're using their voices for good, and they're raising our voices, and they're speaking out with us, and it makes me happy to see. But a lot of non-black people have just, the fact that they're moving on, that's what really scares me, because I don't want this to be a repeat of everything else that's happened. We've been protesting for so long just to say that our lives matter, and there's people out there telling us they don't. I feel like I had so much more to say, but then I started crying and everything just kind of fell out of my head. If you're black, please take care of yourself during these times. I know how hard everything is right now. Please take time to step away from social media. I know staying informed is very important, but oh my god, seeing so much violence in this short period of time is so exhausting. If you're not black, continue to be an ally. Don't try to speak over us. Listen to what we're saying. Don't wear J-fashion to protest. Just straight up don't. You look like you're asking for attention, and then you're like, oh my god, I look so cute at this protest. I don't fucking care if you look cute at this protest. That's not what the protest is for. Protest is not for fun. Protest is to have people stop killing us. I'm angry. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Our lives are a trend right now, and when the trend ends, we're still black at the end of the day. So thank you if you made it this far through my crying and rambling. That's it. That's all I gotta say.